everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video I have my C5K week 5 update. So I'm coming at you a bit late, which I will explain later on in the video as to why the upload is a bit late. But as usual for these uploads, if you're new to the channel, I have started a C5K series documenting my C5K journey and each of the runs that I do. So I inserted a bit of run footage which was from the beginning of the week when we had a little bit of snow, so hopefully you enjoyed that. I'll be talking about the runs that I had on for this week, going through each of them individually and then recapping the week as a whole, and then I will give a recap of what I've to expect for next week. So I will recap the runs that I've done. So as usual I like to show the app with the runs that I've completed, so all 3 runs are completed here. So all 3 of the C5K runs for this week were different, so I will talk through those first. So run 1 was a 5-minute run with a 3-minute recovery, a 5-minute run with a 3-minute recovery, and then a final 5-minute run with the 5-minute cooldown. So the next run was then a 8-minute run with a 5-minute walk recovery, followed by another 8-minute run with the 5-minute cooldown. And then the final run, which was the one I was least looking forward to, was the 20-minute run. So they were the 3 runs that I had this week. As always, I'll leave a Strava screenshot with my run on it so you can see how I got on. But run 1, I did a distance of 1.66 miles. I did that in 14:28 minute mile pace, and I did that in 24 minutes and 9 seconds. The beginning of the week, as you would have seen from the run footage, it was all snow, so I expected my pace to be significantly lower than it has been recently. So yeah, it was all on fresh snow, which was a bit better than ice, but still it made everything a lot more harder. I did think that I was going to be finding the 5-minute runs a little bit easier, but obviously due to the snow and due to my feet slipping all the time, it was quite bearing on my calves, so that run was quite hard. I then left it a day in between. No, I left it quite a few days in between actually. So it was February 10th when I did my first run. I did my next run 3 days later on the 13th. I did the second run in 1.66 miles again. I did that in a 12:39 minute mile pace and did that in 21 minutes and 5 seconds. So in terms of pace, it was almost 2 minutes faster than my previous run, but obviously there wasn't as much snow on the roads and the paths. I did choose a route that was quite out of the way with very little traffic to sort of be able to run on the roads rather than the paths, because the paths were like ice rinks, so it was very hard to do the run. There was even places on the road that were still quite icy, so I did still find this run quite difficult. And obviously it was 3 minutes more than my previous run, so that was difficult in itself to sort of get that time on the legs of running. Yeah, it was difficult. My calves were burning quite a lot and I did really struggle with that run, so that was that one. And then I have 2 entries for run 3. I will talk you through why that is. So I did my last and final run on the 15th of February. I failed that run, I'll just say that right now. There was a couple of reasons why that run failed. One of them was because I overdressed. The previous day was -3 and I didn't check the temperature before I went out. I dressed for -3 and it ended up being 10 degrees, so I became overheated quite quickly. The second reason was that I'd done leg day that morning and my legs were quite tired, so I felt like my calves were going to blow up about 10 minutes into the run, so I only really did about 10 minutes before I took a walk break, and that was, to be honest, it. As soon as I take a walk break, an unscheduled walk break, that's it, that's a failure for me. I did try and pick it up after that because I think I only took like a 15-second walk break. I thought I might have been able to get away with that, but after like another 3 minutes of running, I just gave up. The third reason for the failed run is just that I wasn't in the right mindset for the run in the first place. Before I even went out, I had it in my head that I wasn't going to be able to do it. I thought there's no way I can go from running 8 minutes to 20 minutes, and just had that in my head the whole way around that I wasn't going to be able to complete it. And when you go into something with a negative mindset, you're not very likely to achieve what you want. So yeah, that was a failed run. Then I re-attempted it this morning and can happily say that I completed the 20-minute run, thankfully. So I was in a much better mindset today. I will say that it is really important to go into things positively and not negatively. It's very much mind over matter in some cases, especially for me. If I don't think I can do it, it's like the likelihood is that I'm not going to be able to do it. My mind gives up way before my legs. So yeah, I just had to give myself a little bit of a pep talk, tell myself that I could do it, and just sort of chanted that mantra in my head the whole way around. So yeah, got that one done. Didn't do leg day or anything stupid, and was dressed appropriately for the weather, so it was all in my favour this time round. So run 3, I'll insert the stats as I usually do. I did that in a distance of 1.73 miles. I did that in 12:46 minute mile pace, and I did that in 22 minutes and 8 seconds. Pace I expected to be slower because I wanted to run slower in order to get to the 20 minutes, so I'm quite happy with that. Over time, I'm sure that that will improve, and as my leg strength and endurance in my legs improves, the pace should come down, so we will see. But overall, I'm quite pleased with how things went. I do want to say, for anyone that is a beginner runner that is maybe looking at these videos and wondering whether they should start C2 5K, or if you're like me and you're struggling on week 5 with the massive jump in distance, just know that it is okay to slow your pace down in order to get the runs done. I honestly felt a bit like a tortoise during my run today, but I was able to get it done by slowing down my pace significantly. So yeah, it's okay to slow down pace. It is okay to repeat runs during the week. It's okay to repeat a whole week. Everyone's journeys are different. Some people might be able to get through it no problem. Others might struggle and have to repeat weeks. I've had a couple of people message me on my Instagram to say that they've been struggling with run 5, and yeah, that's the advice that I'd give. Just don't put so much pressure on yourself. Try and go into it with a more positive mindset, and if you need to repeat runs or weeks, then do that until you get it. As always, I will leave my social media somewhere here so that you can follow me if you want, and if you need any advice or just want someone to chat to about C2 5K, then you can do that. And you'll also get sort of real-time updates on my runs. But we will take a little look into next week's runs and what is going to be happening. So we have week 6 run 1, which is a 5-minute run with a 3-minute recovery, an 8-minute run with a 3-minute recovery, and then a 5-minute run with the 5-minute cool down. So that's run 1. Run 2 is a 10-minute run with a 3-minute recovery, 10 minutes again, and then 5 minutes cool down. And then the final run for week 6 is a 25-minute run. Now, I am going to try and be positive and not say, oh my god, it's another 5 minutes onto 20 minutes, and I struggled with 20 minutes, so I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to put myself through that, so I am going to try and be positive. I do think that run 1 and run 2 is going to be relatively easy because I've already done those distances and I know that I can complete those, so that should be fine. It's just literally mind over matter in getting the 25 minutes done, so we'll see how that goes. Obviously my upload schedule with regards to C2 5K is going to be a bit out of whack because I'm posting a bit late now. I don't want to just crown the runs for the sake of getting it up on a certain day, so you'll see the updates when you see the updates. So yeah, overall I am super happy with this week, even with the sort of bump in the road with regards to having to repeat a run. But yeah, overall the week went really well. I am super happy with how it's going, so I am looking forward to week 6 and being that much closer to being able to run 5k again, so that's good. Yeah, other than that, I hope if you liked the video, then give it a thumbs up. I hope you liked the vlog footage that I posted from the beginning of the week with all the snow. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can click the button down below. It doesn't cost you a thing to subscribe and it supports me. You can click the notification bell down below as well and you'll be notified when my videos go live. But otherwise, I hope you're all staying safe and well. Hope you're all having a good weekend, whenever it is that you're watching this, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.